Okay. I think it says I'm live. I don't know. But hey, you guys, it's Ty, and welcome back to my channel. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, rich rising. It is currently Monday. Today is August 8th, specifically to be exact. So, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Thank you guys so much for joining and having your notifications on. If you guys are not already, make sure you follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Ty_guidance to save today. So, it's Monday, it's going on 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's always in the chat. Rather you've been here since this year, this month, or when I first started. I just want to say thank you guys who are returning. And thank you guys so much who have your notifications on and are sharing these videos. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ty Guidance. I am a spiritual physician. I offer mental health advice and services. I also suggest and advise information as a life coach, a spiritual healer, or intuitive listener. Specifically and strategically, I speak from a place of experience as well as informing and educating the collective by using natural resources such as informative information like the internet, dictionaries, or Akashic records. But for today's video, I just wanted to get straight into it because I am a little bit sleepy and I cannot multitask, you guys. Like when it comes to like focusing on multiple things at one time, I'm not that type of person. So I'm just trying to make sure I know the topic of the title and then I can go ahead and get started. But for those of you who are returning, thank you so much. If you're new here, once again, you can check out all the information. It'll be in the description box below. And yeah, so it says new relationship, new life. So basically, every single month, just like every single day, is a new opportunity for me. And I think it's really important that when it comes to our healing journey, when it comes to growing and actually elevating, that you look at it in that way. I think it's important to look at your life as a new day, a new opportunity, as well as a new month, and to do things differently. I'm not saying that you cannot not grow by being stagnant or in familiar areas or familiar relationships, but something that I want to suggest and advise that I feel like is actually helping me move forward is one, changing the way that I look at my life and changing the way in what I'm doing throughout my life. So, because every single day to me is a new day, you should not experience the same emotions or the same feelings. I'm not saying that it's not common for you to not be sad, like within 2 times a week or being mad or angry, but like not being so content on that emotion that it continues to be your whole day. Like, so for example, it's 10 o'clock right now, how I'm feeling. I personally wouldn't want to suggest and advise feeling the same way tomorrow morning. So, like, if I'm tired right now when I wake up in the morning, it's no reason for me to be in that same what people like to say consciously or subconscious, like, so how do you say it, subconsciously state of mind, only because when you start to stay in a period of moments, which a lot of people do when they're not healed, you start to like live your life and function from that state of being. So if you're constantly like depressed, or if you're feeling depressed right now and you're depressed tomorrow morning, you're depressed when you wake up, you're depressed when you go to work, it's a lot harder for you to one, detach yourself from that feeling and understand what's triggering you and how it's making you feel. And like I said, actually moving forward. So the reason why I suggest and advise looking at every single day as a new opportunity and every single new month as a new opportunity, only because when you change your perspective of how you're doing things throughout the day, you will realize that you have a lot more energy and a lot more time to actually achieve what it is that you want, and you won't feel so discouraged. I feel like a lot of people are overwhelmed because, like I said, they're so used to a stagnant routine. So let's just say Monday through Friday, they work from like 9 to 3, and then every single weekend they go to the same like events or same outings with your friends. And of course, there's nothing wrong with doing things that you're familiar with, but when it comes to new relationships and having a new life, the key word is new. And in order to do new things, it does cause you to step out of your comfort zone. And for me, something that I've realized what is really important when it comes to having new relationships and a new life is doing things that I'm not comfortable with. Like, to be very honest, I'm in a transition period where I'm extremely uncomfortable, but I know that if I want this new lifestyle, which I'm now transitioning to, I have to do things that I'm not familiar with. So, like, when you're moving forward, when it comes to your healing journey, once again, I do want to suggest and advise that you take your time because there's no right or wrong way to heal. So, me being a spiritual position. I'm just here to suggest and advise information to you guys, but collectively, as my channel is growing, as my business is growing, something that I'm personally realizing with myself is that we all have the same 24 hours, but we all don't have the same schedule. So I think it's really important that for the rest of this month, as I continue to promote my other platforms, that I make this video like very clear and intentional, just like all of my content. But in order for us, like I said, to have a new relationship and have a new month, I really want everyone to start looking at their life from a different perspective. So, like, something I want to suggest and advise on how you go about looking at life as a new month and a new day instead of just feeling like it's Monday, it's Tuesday, the days are just going by, is first things first in the morning is having some form of routine. Like, for example, you guys know, or if you may not know, like, I'm very structured when I do things. I'm always gonna have a calendar. I'm always gonna have a planner, and just me in general. Like I just need structure for me. I cannot work in chaos. You guys are not me. The reason why I want to suggest and advise having some form of routine, and it doesn't have to be specifically like mine, is because for me, what I've realized when I have a routine, I have to one hold myself accountable, and now I can start to have a form of what people like to say discipline. And I do genuinely believe when it comes to being successful or doing something that you've never done before, having routine and being disciplined is really important because there are going to be days when you're trying to achieve something. And like today, you may not feel the need or the urge to do it, but because it needs to be done, because you're so used to being structured, you're just like, okay, this is what needs to be done and this is how it needs to be done. So I really suggest and advise that when you wake up in the morning, you have some type of routine. From your routine, it could be from specific time to specific dates to specific intentions on what you're doing, but just have some form of routine when you wake up in the morning. So when you wake up, get yourself a notebook and a paper or a calendar or a planner, or if you're fancy, you have your MacBook, your notes, Google Drive. If you're like I said, really in tune with yourself, get a planner, a notebook, something, and write down 3 to 5 things that you do every single day, starting today. And I've already started. Today was day one. I have, like I said, I have a goal that I have to complete. I have to get this done. It's no if, ands, or but. It is a have to. I have to. So if I have to, like I said, do for me at least 50,000 things just to get this one thing done, I'm finna do it because it's bothering me. Like when you know your purpose, when you know things need to be done, they bother you. And if you're not bothered by it, obviously it is not something that you desire. So that's why it's really important to have some form of routine or some form of structure when you wake up because you don't have to sit here and feel like you're not worthy just because you didn't do all 10 of these things. The goal is to get comfortable and familiar with being motivated naturally on your own. A lot of people, I personally just want to say this from observation, the reason why some people feel like they're not productive or they can't move forward is because they're not even, they can't even hold themselves accountable to little tasks. And the reason why I'm saying that is not to discourage anyone, but it's to really like let people know like if I gave you a to-do list and all you had to do was brush your teeth, shower, and take out the trash, and you can only do one of those 3 things, that is causing, obviously from people's lack of depression, anxiety, whatever it is. And of course, I'm not here to invalidate those experiences, but until you learn some form of discipline for you and not because you have to do it, but because you want to do it, you're constantly going to continue the same cycle. Like I said, Monday through Friday, Saturday through Sunday, like nothing is changing. And that's a mindset thing. That's a mindset. It's not that it's not possible. Like I used to self sabotage really, 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 really bad. Like my suicidal thoughts, like we're literally on a 1%. 1%. The only reason why personally I've never committed suicide is because of 2 major reasons. I may not talk about it today, but very trigger warning. But because those 2 severe trigger warning moments, I'm not going to kill myself because, like I said, the consequences of me doing that, it's not worth our time and energy. And that's the goal that I wanted to avoid from this month and the rest of the year is to help lower the rate and numbers, obviously not just me, but with you all as a community to lower the rate of suicide and people being depressed and anxiety. Because to be honest, you guys, if you're not dying and you're not sick, us being so content on the physical material world is actually like sickening. The fact that people are so discouraged because they don't feel like they have money or they don't feel like they have physical material items, that should not determine your worth. And the fact that I'm guilty of this too. The fact that as human beings we put so much value like on a car or money, that's like that's ridiculous. Like no one should feel like, oh my God, I need to kill myself because I don't have like, are you serious? You're alive. Like, did you poop today? Did you brush your teeth today? Like, are you able to eat today? Like, it is that simple when it comes to life. But because life, as we experience through time, is starting to get more complicated because the people obviously who influence us in our lives, and because of the influence, like, it's starting to increase and it's starting to get more severe. Obviously, with technology and resources, things, of course, in life are gonna change, so nothing is gonna be set in stone, but the fact that more and more people now, especially if you're a young person like myself, the Gen Zers and millennials, like, if you're in your 20s, like, it's no reason why we should not wanna live life at 20 years old. Like, I don't think that's okay, and I don't think that's okay for anybody younger. Like, I'm worried for the younger generations, and honestly, like, my main goal, obviously, for the adults is the children. Like, my main concern are for children, the little people, because who you are as a child is who you are you're gonna be as an adult. The only difference is that you grew, like, maybe, like, physically, your body grew, your hormones grew, and you learn to adapt. Like, children come out communicating. Is it clear in English? No, because all children may not speak English when they're born, but everybody knows what they need when they're little. Everybody has everything when you need when you're little. So, in order to build new relationships and to continue to look at life differently in a new perspective is our mental. So, like, mentally just preparing ourselves, like I said, waking up and having a schedule, like something that I personally am doing right now as I speak, as I'm making this, because I'm frustrated of where I'm at right now. Excuse me, is being very specific for all of you guys who are manifestors or into magic and blah blah all that stuff. Like, right now I'm using my magic. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, verbally I am casting these spells, physically I'm gonna write it down, and I'm being patient. Like, the reason why I think I'm just so impatient is because I'm just like, for me at least, like I said, I had to change my mentality. Like, I was so just like like, I'm just so tired. But it's like, when you cause your judgment to be so overwhelmed and not clear and not specific, like, it gives you so many options and so many alternatives to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking too much, I'm overwhelmed, blah blah blah, etc. So the goal is, like I said, to have a routine. And I challenge everyone to stick to this routine at least for a week. Like, um obviously once I reach the bare minimums, because you all know, like, it's a policy for those of you guys are who are YouTubers, TikTokers, like, who are seriously trying, like I said, trying to secure the bag. Like, you guys know, like, it's a certain requirement. Like, I'm good with the content. I'm good with promo. It's just reaching these standards so I can legitimately get there. But to be honest, it takes a lot of energy, and, like, I want to give a shout out to Annie Dube. She's from Canada. She's considered to be one of my mentors. She's younger than me, but she just got her channel to 130,000 subscribers. And, like, she's also stated, like, when you're starting a business, doing something that you've never done before, this is the key word, new. You got to change the way you're thinking. You got to do things differently. Like, I have to be able to do things differently. I can't be able to, like, be so comfortable in my comfort zone, like I said, what I've been doing, and not expect to get anywhere. So, like, this month, I'm continuing to grow my other platforms because, one, I want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for following me on my Instagram, because we actually reached our goal. So, like, we reached our goal. So my first goal was to get to 100 followers. I have 126. So if you're part of the squad, you guys, shout out to you. Let's go ahead and put that in the chat. Shout out to you guys for following me on my Instagram at @Ty_Gardens. And all of that information will be down in the description box below. But yeah, you guys, we reached our goal of 100, and you're probably thinking 100. Like, when I first started, like, all of my content, I had like thousands of followers and people. But to be real, you guys, like, I don't like people. Like, Imma just start saying that because I don't like people. So because I don't like people, I love you all though, if you're a genuine subscriber. If you're not a genuine subscriber, I don't like you. I don't care either. Like, okay, because I don't like people, you guys, it's certain people I did not want to follow me. Like, I'm being real. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she just said that. I don't. I'm not about to sit here and lie to you guys. Like, I do not like people. I do not like people. So because I don't like people, I don't want everybody around me. I don't want to service to everybody. Like, I don't want to be for everybody. Now, of course, as I'm learning to be more emotionally intelligent, I'm learning to like people and accept people's differences and realize that people are different from me. But like, I don't want everybody just following me. But it's something I had to like learn. I'm learning this from other people is that when my channel grows, it's going to be exposed. Like, there are people that are watching me right now. I have no idea until obviously the chat's overflip to see like who's watching me. And it's not that I'm concerned with people watching me because like I've always been watched. If you know, you know. Like, I've always been watched since I've been a child. But it's just simple fact that like I'm serious. I just really want genuine people supporting me right now. And that's another thing about of having new relationships. Like, anything that is not supporting me, anything that's not elevating me, like I don't want any part. So like I just want to say thank you to the 100 people because there are some people like every day, and like I'm about to show you guys, like I'm not making this up. Like every day I be having to go through the following list and get the blocking people because it's just like if you don't have genuine intentions, like I'm too grown. I'm too grown to be around anybody or anything that is not helping me move forward. Only because, just like everybody else, I've experienced enough trauma to where I want to be able to enjoy my life peacefully. In order for me to have new relationships, like I said, I have to do things to make me uncomfortable. So that means, like before, like I'm gonna be real with you guys. I used to tolerate a lot of people because I was bored. I was toxic. I was toxic just like everybody else. A lot of y'all don't want to sit here, oh, I'm perfect. None of y'all are perfect. I'm just being like really transparent, blunt, belligerent, whatever adjective you want to sit here. Like, I'm a very honest individual in real life. Like I said, this social media shit is literally just that. I'm just here, to promote it. But I just want the best for me. And in order to do that, I have to make new relationships. So, certain relationships that I used to have, I'm over with. Like right now, like I said, if you're not trying to grow, it's no reason to like keep up with people because it's like when it comes to you living your life, how are you gonna make new relationships if you're constantly in relationships with people? Like that's something I'm not gonna lie. And that's something too I had to learn to accept. Like once you learn to accept that everyone is not going to grow, there are a lot of people that are gonna be in the same spot for the rest of their life. Like you gotta remove yourself. There's a lot of people that like I personally wanted and speak so highly of. And that's something too that I am done doing. Like I'm not speaking highly of anybody unless not only do the people have to like show you, just like you have to be about it in order to be speaking highly of. Like I personally, and I think that's my problem. Like I genuinely saw the best in every single person. And it's not that I would give people chances because people are who they are. It's not even the fact that I was tolerating certain people. It's just the fact that it's like I don't want to be around people who are not doing or having the same values as me because I feel like that's really pointless. I know a lot of people, like I said, just hang around people just to hang around them or be around them. Like just watch people just to watch them. And it's just like, what are your intentions? Like the people in the chat, if you guys are not here to heal yourself, if you're not here to educate yourself, like watching me speak, you have a life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're not doing things to like educate yourself, to inform yourself, or to better your life. Like, obviously, people are going to pick and choose what they do with themselves, but wasting your time and energy, I'm not going to lie, is not really it. Like, if you want a new relationship, if you want to go after your goals and dreams, like, you got to make things happen. You got to do things that are going to make you feel uncomfortable. Like I said, today, I was feeling extremely, I guess, impatient because I'm not even like worried about the things that I want because everything that I want already exists. It's all about like waiting to receive it because obviously, for example, like if I want, ooh, excuse me, if I want like 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 followers, if I only have 700, um, I'm gonna need more. Well, like I don't know the exact math, but Imma need more than 700 followers if I need 10,000 followers. Like, things take time, and something that I'm realizing is learning to be patient because that's something that I used to not be is very, patient. So, like, when it comes to new life, when it comes to new relationships, I also have to learn how to be patient. Like, doing things that you do not wanna do, I'm not gonna lie, is extremely uncomfortable, but it is going to be so worth it once you get to where you need to be. And the reason why I learned that and accepted that is because, for example, when you're building a house and it's taking, like, let's just say 5 months, because most houses, depending on what type of house you're investing in, it's going to take at least 8 months to a year to build a house. Like, and that's a standard house. Okay, you guys, like, this is not the house that I want, but this is a standard. If you live in America, of course, that's a standard house. It takes 8 months to 12 months to build a house, and you're waiting and you're waiting. You don't realize that within that 8 to 12 months, like once they build that house is straight. And I think a lot of people like myself, like, just want the house so bad, like you forget, like, how are you gonna have a brand new fresh house if you don't build it? And I think that's why, like I said, changing your mentality, having a routine, having structure, like I said, doing something simple. Like the routine, like I said, does not have to be like mine. You do not have to have a whole planner, a calendar, notes. Like, you do not have to be that specific and strategic. Do what works for you. Me personally, though, I have to have a certain type of, like, some type of structure, because if not, like I said, I just feel like, what's the purpose of living? And honestly, because life is just us living and existing, not being so hard on yourself. So when it comes to this structure, the reason why I think it's important to have a routine in the morning is because you can get yourself, like I said, in the flow. Like, you're supposed to be able to enjoy your life. Like in school, and I think that's an issue depending on where you live. Like in America, they strip away our identity so young that we're so used and conditioned to going to school for the first 16 years of our life for 10 months straight and only having a month and a half of the summer vacation, that we get so used to discipline that when we're not in school, if we're not in college, if we're not working, we feel like our lives are failures. And like I said, for young people to be in their 20s, to be depressed and not wanting to live, like, that's only 20 years of life. And you have to think about it. If your life is not where you need to be, there are people in the world who have it like a trillion times way worse than you do. So, like, it's really important, obviously, to always be grateful, but to have structure and routine, because when you make the structure and your routine, you get to decide what you want to do when you do it. Now, of course, everyone's not an entrepreneur. Everyone doesn't have to work a 9 to 5. Make your routine based off of something that you know realistically that's going to work for you. So, like, for me, I work for myself. I am an entrepreneur. I obviously have side hustles because, bills and stuff got to get paid, and your girls got to eat and all that good stuff. But until this becomes my full time, even though it is full time, but like I said, YouTube. I'm waiting on y'all. I'm waiting on YouTube running my check. I have to have some form of structure, and like I said, for me, okay, like, I have to have like the whole month planned out. That's just me. But for you guys starting off, what I want to suggest and advise, is just doing 3 to 5 things every single day. It doesn't have to be big. So, for example, let's just say your room is a mess or dirty. Me personally, I don't like mess or chaos, but I know sometimes, like, when I'm on my period or when I don't feel good, I will just lay in the bed and I will not get up. Like, I will just be like a dead possum or a squirrel on the road and just lay there. But when I know I need to get things done, I will make at least 1 to 2, 3 things. And, like, it could be something as the first thing, like, get out the bed, clearly, make the bed, and then take care of yourself. So, like, brushing your teeth, take a shower. Like, if you have to write that stuff down, write that stuff down. Like, never be afraid or ashamed to write down stuff, and never be, like, afraid to speak, because there are a lot of things that I've gone through and a lot of things that my genuine subscribers gone through that I personally speak up on. Like, I'm not afraid to talk about things that a lot, like, there are people that I know, like, I'm not gonna say their names, but, like, there are people that I know, like females I know, who did not like shower every single day. I know guys who rooms were dirty, and a lot of you people like to be fucking hypocritical and contradict yourself and act like you've never like had that happen. Like me personally, am I gonna say that was exactly my experience? No, but I know what it's like. Like, I definitely know what it's like to just sleep in the bed all day and not get up, not eat, not shower. Like, I've done that before because I was, like I said, extremely suicidal. But it's just like, to be honest and to be vulnerable, I think it's really important that you guys just learn to not be so hard on yourself. But I think the structure and the routine in the morning time honestly is going to make a big difference because it doesn't have to be immediately when you wake up, but just the fact that you know you have 2 to 3 things to do and you do that for a week, you will see results because when you just have a goal and it's not specific, it's not strategic, and you're not like intentional or you're not accepting the fact that it is a goal, and once you set a goal, like, you don't have to keep checking on it, you start to get overwhelmed. Like, a lot of people overwhelm themselves, and that's something I did. Like, when I originally had the idea to start this channel in 2017, like, that was when I was the most suicidal. That was when I was, like I said, literally on a 1% break of killing myself. Trigger warning, I'm probably put that somewhere, like, of killing myself, and it wasn't until 2018, 2019 that I moved out. I was 21, 22 years old, and I was living on my own, and I was like, "I need to get my life together." And I did. And then because life is just life, things started to happen to me. And honestly, to be real, like I said, I'm very honest about myself and my business because like I said, who what y'all finna do? Y'all not gonna sit here and use this shit against me. But I think it's important to like make that clear because that also affects, like I said, me not having a schedule. Like our depression, anxiety, and our suicidal thoughts come from us. Like a lot of people, once again, don't want to sit here and be honest. A lot of y'all will be hypocritical and contradict yourselves. Y'all be lying to yourself. I'm not gonna lie to myself because when you lie to yourself, that is way worse than lying to other people. Like as I'm growing to be this young lady, an entrepreneur, like I'm not about to sit here and lie to myself. I think now, honestly, at the age that I am, I'm not about to sit here and be lying to myself. I'm not to be lying to y'all. Like I'm doing things realistically that are working for me, that I see results. And like this month, today, let me go ahead and check off my list. It's day one. Like, and it's a challenge, especially since like if you're used to, like I said, a certain lifestyle. Like I was used to just tolerating certain men just because, like literally just because, not because I'm not saying I didn't like them or didn't care about them because some of them, but now it's like I don't even want to be around anybody, like I said, who is not moving forward. Like I have goals and they're going to be achieved. Like it's not like, oh, I'm just talking about this, like this. I'm not just talking about it just to talk. Like, no. I have to see 1,000 subscribers. I have to see 1,000 subscribers on my TikTok, on my Instagram, on my TikTok. I will not sleep and I am not going to die before I end up seeing this because one, I worked way too hard and put too much time and my energy. And that's another thing, like what you put your time and energy on. But like your mental. So like because I wanted to do something big, because I want to do something that's not common, this is why it's important to have routine because every single day, if your mind is wandering, if you're suffering from anxiety, you're depressed, you're not going to be able to stay focused or you get so distracted that you forget, like, in a year from now, I'm going to be okay. In a year from now, in 3 months from now, I'm going to be okay. But I have to realistically, like I said, have some routine, some have form of structure, have some type of discipline because it's like if you're not even motivated, a lot of people are not going to believe in themselves. And I think it's just because people don't have structure. Like, I'm gonna be real. I feel like if people were to find some type of routine, and Jordan Peterson, okay, so I need to go ahead and put my mentor, Jordan P. Peterson. Shout out to him, you guys. He's a white man, Caucasian man. I forgot specifically what he is, but he's a mentor. He's very into. Okay, look him up, you guys. Like my mentors are the goats. He said that in one of his videos. Like people need to have a routine. And I definitely agree. I've like I said, I've always been this type of person, but I've realized like when it comes to like making boss moves, like as a businesswoman and really stepping on my business, like I need a routine. Like y'all gonna send me with a routine. Like one thing I'm gonna have, like I said, is I'm gonna have me a planner. I'm gonna have a planner. I have my notes. Like honestly, like I'm trying to upgrade. Like I'm behind. Like when it comes to like equipment and resources, like Google. Shout out to Google. Google phones, Google tablets. Like Patrick Starr. Shout out to Patrick Starr. He uses Google for his appointments. Like you have to take it that seriously. And it's not to say like I wasn't not taking it that seriously before, but it's like if you want something to happen, it can happen. You just have to realize like that effort and energy. But if, like I said, you're depressed, you have anxiety, you feel discouraged, like you're not even gonna feel motivated. So what we need to do when we wake up in the morning is set our intentions. Like I was saying that before. And that's nothing like it's not that I don't have content for you guys. I could talk about literally anything all day for the rest of my life, but it's just like as a business person too, or a business woman or entrepreneur, like something that I learned from my other mentors though to go is to be like flexible. Like if you're not able to change, if you're not able to ride the waves, because that's another thing too. Andy said, like you guys know I love giving credit because these people are gonna be watch everything I'm saying. Like I said, this year because it has to happen because it's just like what am I not doing? Like what are we not doing to get to where we need to be? So it's like you got to be flexible because it's like it's so much you could talk about, but like getting things like step by step, strategically, specifically, and just you gotta enjoy it too. Like that's something I've realized. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, it's gonna feel like, oh my God. Like, and that's something too I had to learn to look at. Like I had to learn to accept that this is more a passion than an income. Like, even though like obviously they both go hand in hand, I think it's really important for me to just keep my focus as a passion because I know that the finances are going to be there. There's like I said, it's a longevity thing. Like I'm not expecting to blow up in a day or even a year because I wasn't as consistent. Like when I first started this channel, when I first started, I was very consistent. And I'm not gonna lie, that's on my channel and I was able to get it to where it needed to be. And like I said, I had certain things happen to me and I had to be responsible for my consequences and my actions. That's what happens when you do things. Like you gotta be responsible for your actions and consequences. And I suffered just like a lot of people. And because I, like I said, take care of me, I have to do everything and be willing to understand that, like, in order to have new relationships and a new life, you got to go through things. Like, you got to lose things to gain things. You got to have to gain things to lose things. Like, you got to outgrow people. Like I said, there's nobody other than five people, and it's less than five people on my hand that I consider myself a friend. I consider myself like anything because it's like who you surround yourself with is really important. Like I know a lot of people, like I said, I used to do this a lot, like especially like with the men. Who you sleep with, who you entertain with, it's a reflection of you. So like you can't just sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be friends with this person just to go get drinks. No, that's still a reflection of you. Like a lot of people may not, like I said, want to admit that or even acknowledge that, but you have to understand like if you know somebody fires and they're not helping you do anything, like you gotta ask yourself like why I'm in a relationship with this person. Because a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, like there's a lot of people that, like I said, I see the potential in everyone and want them to do well. But their environments, a lot of people, like a lot of people that I know personally are so comfortable with doing the same things and being around the same people. And I had to realize, like, fuck you. Like I'm not about to sit here and wait for you. I'm not about to sit here and keep saying the same shit because as you continue to be on the same cycle, everybody else is going to be continue elevating and the people that are keeping you stagnant there are familiar with that. Like I realized for me, like there was a lot of people that were holding me back. Like I'm not better than any of these people and these people definitely not better than me, but like who you surround yourself with is a reflection of you. And I had to like really evaluate like who am I following, who am I associating myself with, who am I supporting, because it's just like people really will waste your time. And like when you have shit going for yourself like me, I'm gonna just speak from my experience. Obviously, it's not everyone, but like certain female friends, like when we go out, oh, it's yeah, girl, let's go out. Like you guys see, I have this crusty, dusty wig. Like I do not care because I'm not one of them type of girls that be like, oh yeah, like I need to look like this to be. No, like I know I'm beautiful because of how I carry myself, not my looks. But like certain girlfriends and stuff like that, they only wanted me to look a certain type of way. But then like you gotta realize like everybody is not cheering for you. And like a lot of people I know personally, like people that I personally know be hanging around people and they're not cheering for they're the reason why they are where they are. So it's like you just gotta remove yourself. You gotta accept people for who they are. You gotta accept that if people want to grow, they will grow. If not, fuck these people. Continue to live your life because at the end of the day, like I said, we have places to be. I have places to be. I don't want to sit here And it's no shade or no God, it's definitely not tea. So it's definitely not shade, but it's definitely not tea. Like, I'm not about to keep sitting here and doing the same thing that I've been doing for the past 3 years, because if I'm miserable and I'm doing the same thing for the past 3 years, why would I expect or think that my life is going to be different? I'm gonna have new relationships. And people get so freaking miserable and so stagnant that they can't move forward. And that's another reason why people are having depression and anxiety. Because I was like that too. Like, I had to realize, like, why was I so depressed? It was my mindset, it was my mentality. Like, it's because of things that I wasn't doing. Now, like I said, last year, last year and this month, like specifically, I'm just like, okay. But obviously, I'm not gonna lie. Like, me personally, I'm okay with my YouTube channel. I'm very proud of myself because, one, I said that I was gonna do this and I did, but it's just the fact that, like, seeing myself do it and, like, meeting people, because to me, like I said, the money, that's not the issue. Like, that's something that has to take time. And obviously me, if you guys have YouTube or are social media influencers, you gotta, like I said, if y'all are really doing that thing, you already know how it's set up in the longevity. But for me, what I had to accept the fact was just certain people that I'm outgrowing, and accepting the fact that it's okay to outgrow people, because I want new relationships. Like, I don't want to be friends with people, like I said, who don't have similar values. Like, it's not to say that I wouldn't, like, associate myself with these people, but it's just like, be very intentional. Like I said, when you start your day, if you start your day with intentions, why would you not be intentional with the people you're talking to? Why would you not be intentional with what you're wearing? And that's something too, you guys, like I said, today, that I'm starting to do. Like, I really, like, let myself go, but, like, something I had to let go literally is who I used to be. Like, I will never be that girl. Or not that girl, excuse me if y'all know. But, like, I will never be who I used to be. And I had to learn to accept that. Like, I had to learn to accept that, like, the past is over with. Like, it's okay for me to outgrow people. It's okay for me to not have the things and do the things that I've done, and learn to appreciate the moments that I had, learn to appreciate, where I was, learn to appreciate what I learned, because everything in life is a memory too. And, like, the more you're able to look at, like I said, life, change the way that you're thinking, change the way that you feel, and set your day and being intentional and specifically and strategically, the more you can accept life and, like, just enjoy it. Because when you are so focused, I feel like, on a goal, like I said, you're just so, like, focused on the end result that you don't realize, like, the beauty of why you wanted to go in the first place. And I think that's something too I could personally just say for myself, is just learning to appreciate, like, I had to become a business owner. Like, obviously I'm about my business is running, but, like, be grateful that I took the time to become a business owner. Like, because when I get to where I need to be, like I said, I'm gonna have everything I need, but I think it's just the becoming part. And honestly, as I'm saying this, I'm starting to channel through myself, you guys. I'm starting to realize, like, you have to do the work. Like, you have to, like, you just have to do it. Like, shout out to my mom, Beyonce, you guys. Like, the reason why Beyonce is my mom, clearly, obviously the looks, but no, like, the reason why Beyonce is my mom for real, and Beyonce be mom, you see this, is her mentality, especially when it comes to work ethic. Like, I'm not saying this in a type of way, but how many Beyoncés do y'all know? Okay? How many, like, and a lot of some people, may not like that type of lifestyle or work ethic, but that's my mom. Me personally, it's in my nature. So everyone likes to, everyone doesn't have to, if you like it, then you should have put over. Like, everyone doesn't have to be as hyped as Beyonce. Everyone is not Beyonce, number one. And number two, like, type of woman that she is, like, she's not for everybody. And it's just so much to say about this woman, but it's just like how she carries herself. Like, this is why, obviously, I'm talking about why she's my mom, but, like, I respect her so much. It's just like, when you want something, you have to put in the work. Like, Beyonce obviously is who she is because, you know, who she is, like, physically as a person, but, like, it's what she's doing, and that's something too I'm realizing, like I said, as I'm making this video, as I'm speaking live to you all, like, because you guys know I don't wanna be no fucking hypocrite or contradict myself, but it's like, now that I'm making this video calmly like my mom, it's the work, you guys, like, you gotta be able to put in like I said, this is why it's important that you have some type of structure or routine because it's like, it doesn't have to be 30 million things at one time, but doing something just every single day or when you can. Because like I said, your goals and what you want from life is for you. Like obviously what I want, this lifestyle is bigger than me. So I can't have expectations of doing things that I'm familiar with or surrounding myself with people. And that's another thing too I had to accept and realize like I can't it's not that I can't be surrounded with people that I used to know, but it's like if they're not even if they're in a certain mentality, in a certain frequency, and a certain level of life, and they don't even like believe in themselves, like when it comes to doing things, and this is why I feel like a lot of people are discouraged. And I think it's unfortunate, especially people my age. Like, that's not to be shady. Y'all need to sit here and take some fucking notes. Like, y'all don't want to sit here and give me the credit and let me know that y'all watching the videos. I'm here to help you hoes. Like, people my fucking age and people that I know, I be watching my shit. I know y'all need fucking help. Okay. Like, let's be fucking real. Let's go ahead and clear the air. Like, people be watching my shit, and that's why I've learned to accept it. Like, I don't care who watches my videos anymore. But it's like, y'all know y'all need help. And y'all know Mama T, Grandmama T, because out of all of my friends, you guys, I've always been the mom friend, not like intentionally. Well, other than a couple of my friends, there's a couple of my homegirls, they've been the mom friend to me because it's like y'all are some children, but like with love, of course. Like there's nothing wrong with saying that and admitting that. And it's like honestly, if I can suggest and advise, I will help. But like I think everyone needs some structure, especially people my age, because that's the only way we're gonna achieve our goals. And like I said, I want all of my peers and people I know to achieve their goals, but it's like y'all not even about y'all business. Like, and that's why people be thinking like certain people are above, and it's like no, if I said I'm a businesswoman, I'm a business owner, and running a business, I'm about my business. I'm not gonna sit here and because how I treat myself is how I treat everything else. Obviously, everyone's not me. So, like, if I say I'm a business owner and I want my friends to be business or like if my friends have businesses, like you gotta be serious. Like you can't just and I think that's really important. Like I said, your company, the people you surround yourself with, all of that is important. So like in order for us to have a new life, like I said, starting today, if you're not a genuine subscriber, if you're not here liking, commenting, if you're new, obviously you new, you stopping by, you get some cool points. But everybody else, you gotta go. Don't tell people that you know me because I'm gonna tell people I don't know you, and it's gonna be one sided. Is you're gonna be embarrassed. And because I used to let a lot of shit slide, I used to keep my mouth shut because I was really out here minding my business. I'm gonna mind my business because like I said, I don't be caring about people. The first thing I said in this video was that I didn't like people. So I'm not gonna sit here and worry about y'all business, but like, yeah, no, the energy that I'm giving, if it gives stuck up, then it's giving stuck up. Because as a life coach, as a spiritual healer, as a spiritual physician, like I said, I'm only here to elevate the collective. Like I'm here for people who are serious, who are seriously trying to heal themselves, who are seriously suffering from depression and having anxiety, want to heal, like want to achieve their goals, want to feel good, want to elevate and do whatever it is. Like everyone, like I said, does not have to be an entrepreneur. Everyone does not have to be a YouTuber or multimillionaire. But making sure that when you wake up in life, you don't feel like, today is just Monday. Tomorrow's just Tuesday. It will be September. Like no, like you should be excited when you wake up in the morning. You should be grateful that you're able to like wake up in the morning. Especially, like I said, young people, like, it's no reason why we should be depressed, having suicidal thoughts, and having especially, like I said, off of physical and material items, and, like, that is something that I'm working on. Because I think for me, the reason why I was so, like at least when I was younger, I was attached to physical and material items is because, like, I've always had a job and because I've always worked and had to work for my stuff, like I like nice things. Like when I first got a job, I was 17. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese. I was making $300 to $500 every week. So that's $1,000. That's a $600 to $1,000 a month at 17 years old. And then when I turned 20 years old, because obviously when you work, depending on, like I said, your work ethic, because everyone is not Beyonce. I'm Beyonce's oldest daughter. Like when I was 20, I worked at a finance representative job. So I was now making $1,000 every week. I got paid on Friday. And if y'all know, like getting paid on Fridays, if you work for people, of course, getting paid on a Friday and me, because now you guys are seeing me in my like I'm a hippie, but I'm a glamorous, like I'm really glamorous. So like lately I've been in my hipster vibe, like no makeup, just eyebrows, crazy wig. But like I used to be one of them girls, $40 nails, $40 feet, $200 worth of wig, 100 to $200 on some makeup at Sephora, Ulta, Mac. Like I was one of them girls. And I still am. Y'all just like I said, I'm about to be on my grown woman vibes with it because I'm grown now in my bag, but it's like you just gotta do what works for you because obviously if not, like I said, you'll feel discouraged, you'll feel like you can't do these things. And it's nothing wrong with like going through life. I think that's why it's important to learn to accept yourself and have a routine because it's like when things happen to you, you can only control what you do anyway. So like if you have like a structured schedule, so like for today, for like my to-do list, I'm gonna just tell you guys like I had to go to the dentist because I got my wisdom teeth removed. So I had to go, or the surgery place, whatever it's called. I had to go to the surgery place. I had to go to the T-Mobile store because I had to get a new SIM card, and I had to obviously post content for you guys. And I also had to eat today. Like write that stuff down and like check it off because something that, excuse me, for me at least, when I first started this channel, like I had a to-do list, and that's why I was able to gain a certain amount of followers and gain a certain amount of traction in 2019 when I first started. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like if I was consistent then, like I already know, like and I already know now that my channel is gonna go do big. It's just you gotta put in the work because that's the only way like you're gonna get to where you need to be. And I'm not gonna say too much, but y'all, my watch time has tremendously, like I said, YouTube, I'm straight. And I just want to thank you guys, of course. Like, and that's another thing. I can't wait until I have a legit audience because the things that I'm about to be doing for you guys, like, I'm such a give backer or giver. Like, I'd rather be the person giving than receiving, just because, like I said, how it makes me feel. And just to know, like, there are certain people, obviously, that have been following me since the beginning, like Bryson Jackson, um, Sheraton. I'm trying to think of my A1 Life with Disabilities. Like there are a lot of you guys, and then there's some new people that been joining. Donnie Sosa, some new people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot that I want to do. And obviously, if you guys like are returning, like it takes time, but just know like our watch time is happening this year. Like I had to put down a foundation. Like a lot of people do not realize like trying to be a YouTuber, especially like I said now, if you guys know like anything about policy, they're constantly changing the policy. And then like the requirements, like people just think that, oh, you just need to have a certain amount. No, like do y'all know, like, if you have a YouTube, you need a minimum of 4,000 hours. You need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, like, posting content and just uploading your video every single day out of, let's just say, 8 billion people and, like, the algorithm and stuff like that. Like, do what works for you. Don't worry about other people, but most importantly, have, like, some type of structure and, like, stick to it. So, in the end of this month, I'm going to come back. I'm not gonna be posting on YouTube. Like I have not been posting since I think April or May of this month because something I too had to realize is like I said, growing my channel. Like I'm literally growing my channel by myself. Like I'm gonna be real. Like I only have a couple of genuine subscribers that I personally have noticed who've actually supported me, but like it's only me and my genuine subscribers that like I am claiming and that I'm very grateful for because it's them who are coming back to watch the videos and share the videos, and it's me who has to upload the videos. So like to my genuine subscribers, I just want to say thank you to you guys because if it wasn't for you all being here, it takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort for me to upload these videos for you guys and to make things happen. but I'm guaranteed and I'm positive that it's going to happen this year because, like I said, I put in the foundation and I have enough content, I feel like, for you all to go through that you all like requested and asked for as well to watch to continue to grow our channel. And that's really important when it comes to, building your audience because once again, like the purpose of these live videos, the reason why I haven't been posting is to interact with you all. Because my main goal for my live videos is to come on here and interact with the chat. Like when I come on live, like that is going to be the goal. Like that has to be something too that I write down and I make that a so April 16th was the last time. So April was the last time I did daily uploads. I guess from May, June, July, now August. So for 4 months, I have not posted daily uploads because my main focus was promoting on my other channels and my other platforms because I know like once I get the target audience, the content and the type of videos always can vary because there's so many of you all who, suggest and advise information in specific content, but like just building the foundation is really important. And like, I'm just really grateful. And like, I just want the right people. I want new relationships and new environments. And I know, like, in order for me to do it, like I said, I just need to continue to grow, continue to be patient, and just continue to stay and stick with the routine, but put more effort into like my responses because just because you have a routine, something that I want to be honest about doesn't mean things are going to happen like immediately. Like things have to grow over time. Like things have to add up over time. And when it comes to having routine, the reason why I think it's important and the last thing I want to like address when it comes to that is because you're knowing like you have a sense of direction. And I feel like that is one of the most important things when it comes to growing, when it comes to healing, is having a sense of direction because when you have a sense of direction, you can go be like, okay, so this is how I want to move forward, or this is what I need to do, or this is what I'm not doing. And obviously, in due time, things will grow. Like you can't grow a tree or plant a tree for 5 months, excuse me, and then it not grow. So like I'm now getting not even now getting like I've been noticed my watch time going up, but like consistently. And like I said, YouTube, any form of social media, anybody trying to grow, like, it's a lot of people. Like I just explained that to someone earlier today. I was talking to a young lady and I was letting her know, like, it's not to say that you can't be a YouTuber or you can't be a TikToker or that you can't even, have a goal or a dream, but like being realistic with yourself and understanding like what it takes. And that's the reason why I was giving the whole shout out to Beyonce. Seriously, like all jokes aside, like she's obviously another human being, just like everyone else. She's not any better than or less than, but it's the effort that she's applying to herself to get things done and knowing what it takes. Like it's one thing to talk about being a business owner, but to actually like put in the work, to actually have, like I said, a routine, to actually have structure, to actually be consistent, to actually show up and put in work even when you are not feeling it. And I think that's why it's also important to, like I said, to not do it for the money, to be very intentional, to be very like passionate and loving because it's like when you're passionate towards something, you enjoy what you do. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to where you need to be. And I think that's where I'm at right now. And I think that's why I'm in the video is just being passionate about it because in order to have a new life, like asking yourself, like, why do I want this new life? What is it gonna do? Like, how am I gonna be in new relationships? Like, what is it gonna do? Like, how is it gonna make me feel? And the more you're able to understand, like, what it is that you want, excuse me, how it's going to make you feel, you then now have a sense of knowing. And when you have that sense of knowing, like, your mood and your environment changes. Like, how you feel or how you felt about yourself will change. And when you're able to see those like changes, whether they're small or like immediately, that's when I genuinely believe that your life becomes effective. And when your life now is effective, like I said, depression and anxiety and the suicidal thoughts, they will disappear. There is no reason why anyone, like I said, unless it's like death or health, it should be no reason why people are depressed for long periods of time. Like, it's one thing to not know what is triggering you and how it's affecting you and how it's making you feel, but to know how you feel, to know how you're triggered, and to know how situations play out, like, it's really important for you to just do the best that you can and not give up on yourself. So, most importantly, what I want to start off by saying is thank you to everyone who is currently subscribed and who is returning. And for those of you who have your notifications on, make sure you guys are sharing the video. Share the video. If you watch this video, you've been watching this video, and some couple people in and out the chat. Like I said, once I end this video, I'll be able to see. Share the video while you're here. Share the video because once we do get this structure, once we do get the routine, once we do get our foundation, you guys, like I said, the content, all that good stuff, I'm prepared for. And I think, not even I think, I know like my main doings right now, my main agenda is just getting that first like level done. Because a house, at least the house that I'm building or house in general, like most houses are like 3 to 4 story. We already know that in order to have a 3 or 4 story house, you need to have at least 3 or 4 levels. So, like, if I'm on the first level, and that's like I said, just changing the way that you think. So, like, changing your perspective, looking at life from a bird's eye view or from a higher perspective, or just making the list, doing to doing 2 to 5, like I said, or 10 things every single day is going to make a difference. And if you do it for a week, you should be able to see the difference. So, like, I want everyone to go ahead and make their list. So, I'm gonna make my list. If you guys are joining in and out, if you guys have any questions, feel free. But other than that, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like I said, I don't want like just any and everyone watching and being around me, but because I can't control people, I just will be blocking people. Like, if you don't have genuine intentions, like, he's just gonna be blocked. Like, we don't need to sit here and explain ourselves. We don't need to sit here and like worry or focus on people watching because people are gonna watch you. Like, people are always gonna watch you, especially if they're like obsessed or just people say that they support you and they don't support you. People just want to know what you're doing. People say that they're there for you and people make excuses. Like I said, a lot of people are comfortable with being familiar. I'm not tolerating anybody who's familiar. Like, if you're doing the same thing, you're hanging around the same people, and you say you want new, and you're not even like putting yourself in a position to do better or to make it happen, you will be blocked. The title of this video was New Relationships and New Life. We can't have a new relationship or new life if we're not willing to accept change or realize that change is change. So it's just like when you're doing things that you're, familiar with, like you got to start doing things differently. It's going to feel different. It's going to be different. Like, thinking differently is one thing, physically applying yourself to do things differently is another. Surrounding yourself with people who, are moving forward in that direction. Like, if you do not want to change, if you don't have no purpose of changing, like, just know that you're not going to. And only people who feel affected by not changing in themselves. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't understand why people choose to be miserable. Like, I logically do not understand emotionally. I understand why people are miserable. Like emotionally, I understand people are miserable because their trauma, they have not healed. They choose to be jealous. They choose to be insecure. They're choosing to be because they lack knowledge. They feel like they're not worthy. They doubt. Like emotionally, I get it. Logically, I do not understand why people are fucking miserable. And I'm not gonna lie, it pisses me off, especially if you're over the age of 25. If you say you're fucking an adult, y'all don't be cursing unless I'm like passionate or upset. But it's like, how are you over the age of 25 and you are miserable? Because it's like, like for example, how you feel about yourself, it affects other people. And I know a lot of you all are selfish, like little Yachty said, but it's like, bruh, you're the one who feels some type of way. Like I really do not. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, it more so disturbs me more than it is a sense of like arrogance or a sense of cockiness or me being superior. Because like I said, if I really wanted to show my fucking ass, you guys, I could. But I don't. Like I said, I don't get it. Like I don't get anything from feeling like I'm head honcho, and I definitely don't get like being rude and just so nasty because it's like you like a lot of people hate themselves. And I don't understand, like, if you hate yourself that much, like I said, I don't want you to kill yourself, but it's like, what are you gonna do about it? Especially men. Like, women, women, I'm not gonna lie, women are just a mess. But men, oh my gosh, you guys, this fortune cookie just made my day. But it's like, seriously, but like, how do you expect to have a new life and new environment and you hate yourself? And once again, like people do not realize or think that hating themselves, down, like being insecure yourself for what? Of course, I'm not saying this. What is the word? Technically, because I know technically why people like, but it's like as a spiritual physician like that, this is not healthy. To walk around hating yourself, to walk around thinking I'm ugly, I'm ugly, like especially like I said, if you are over the like that's psychological. That is a psychological and you guys know like I don't like attachments and labels, but like that is a mental illness. And that is the reason why people cause their own anxiety and their own depression. It is us. And because me being a young lady, it's not to be like, oh, I'm 25 and I'm no, 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 no. If you had any common sense, which a lot of y'all sometimes just need a little bit of education, that's why I'm here to educate and inform, you will realize that you being over the age of 25 and not being at peace with yourself is extremely damaging. It's equivalent to being suicidal. It's equivalent to not wanting to be existing. And the fact that you are growing as an adult and you are growing to die, because that's what a lot of people forget, or like I said, don't even, like I said, lack of knowledge, don't even know that their life is a, a movie. It's really, like I said, it's psychologically is damaging. And because so many adults are so psychological or psychotic, if we being real, that's why I said, like me personally, me saying that I'm schizophrenic, I wouldn't say like literally, but it's just like people need to be honest. And when I say that, like people be acting like a lot of people are bipolar. I know a lot of bipolar men and women. Like I said, men, y'all are like men are different. I'm not gonna talk about men. We're not gonna do that. But it's like if we're being real, like as an adult, if y'all, like I said, I'm not here just to hell no. I'm 25 now. Like I said, I'm in my big boy bag. I'm not a little boy, but I'm a grown woman. And the way I'm gonna continue to move, it's like mm. Like psychologically, adults just as much as the little children need help because it's the adults who raise the children. And then if you have cycle, which a lot of our parents, a lot of the people, and like I said, I'm not coming for the older generations because they only knew what they knew. But it's like if we have this cycle of abused parents raising children and the children do not heal themselves or do not get like psychological help from a physician, a therapist, a doctor, or someone, now, like, it's gonna continue to be like that. And me personally, I'm not living in an environment, I'm not surrounded, especially with adults. Don't be older than me, and I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with attitude. I'm not dealing with lack, none of that. Like, you cannot have a new life if you're not willing to learn how to do certain things or grow or move forward or want to better yourself. Like, I wouldn't want to suggest and advise it to any of my clients, and I'm not going to. That's why, like, I'm here. And like Dr. Umar, he made a post. It's a joke, but it's like he was like, "I'm gonna make what is it called? I think he said psychological or psychiatric. I don't know how to say the word, but you guys, like, I wouldn't say a psychopath, but a psycho home, psycho ward." And I have nothing to be afraid or ashamed of. Like, if you cannot, another thing I want to suggest and advise, like, if you cannot laugh at yourself or accept your flaws, you're gonna have a hard time living life and face reality. Like, if we being honest. Like, and this is why it's so important to be in relationships with yourself, start getting your life together. And like I said, choose the company you keep around. Like, from this day forward, like I said, it's certain people, certain things. It's like we're too grown to be doing certain things, or I'm too grown. So if I'm too grown to be doing certain things, I'm not about to sit here and tolerate anything less, and I don't have to. And I wouldn't suggest and advise that you all like tolerate it either, because it's like you got to think of it. If you're around people and they're supposed to be the best version of yourself, and you're in the process of trying to be the best version of yourself, why would they not want you to like execute that 100%? Like, why are you around people who are not where you want to be in life? Just because you feel like you can't be alone. And that's something I had to realize. Like, when I was living on my own, you guys, honestly, like, I realized I didn't have a problem with living alone and being alone. Like, sometimes I just wanted attention, but I had to realize, like, that temporary attention is not worth your long term satisfaction or gratification. Like, being with somebody in the moment and not being with them, like, to grow is temporary. Like, and that's not to like crush anybody's like relationship status or spirits, but it's like if you're not investing in people, you're not investing into like the relationships that you're in, like, ask yourself like why are you in a relationship with certain people? Like, I had to ask myself, like, why do I want to follow certain people? Like, why am I even supporting people? Like, what are they doing for me? Like, have they ever supported me? Have they ever posted any of my content? Like, and once you realize, it's like, okay, like, you want to surround and be around people who want the same things for you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't stress that enough. Like, really surrounding yourself with people who really like make you grow. And like something I want to like suggest and advise when it comes to growing and surrounding yourself is like there's some people that I'm like learning to network with, and I realize like if I want to be where they are, or if I want to do the things that I know that it is possible for me to do, like, I have to be uncomfortable. Like, I have to be willing to, do things that other people are doing to actually make it happen versus being around people who are not doing anything to make it happen because they're a distraction. And a lot of people don't like to admit that, but a lot of people are distractions. And the more you allow someone to distract you and not, focus on what it is that you want for yourself or get to where you need, like, it is going to be a lot more challenging. So I challenge you guys to stay consistent. Like I said, I'll be back by the end of this month and maybe posting another video sometime throughout this month. But like just staying focused. So like the whole purpose of this video is to just have some form of strategy, some form of schedule, some form of attention. So every single day, if you're not watching this or if you're coming later or if you just happen to be watching the video all throughout, because I've been seeing like immediately it's always one guy that watches the video like immediately, Like, I have some stalkers on here, but then there's some genuine subscribers, and there's some people who are just new, and there's some people that I know that are watching me and they don't want me to watch. Like, the whole purpose right now, honestly, is just having structure and setting intentions. So, like, when you wake up every single morning, list 1 to 3 or to 5. Like I said, I'm just saying that for, like, an example because everybody's day is, like I said, what you choose to do in a day is up to you. But the main thing that I wanted you to get from this, obviously from the tea time and everything else, is to have structure, like being intentional and saying what you want to feel. Like, I said that I didn't like people. I was able to say things that it's okay to make people uncomfortable. And that's another thing too. Like, make people uncomfortable and stand on what you're saying. If I made you uncomfortable, once again, you should not be here. I don't want everybody watching my videos. So if you feel some type of way, feel some type of way. If you're a genuine subscriber, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Like, make people uncomfortable. It is time to show up as ourselves as we've been doing, but it's like it's really time to make people feel uncomfortable and do what we need to do so we can get to where we need to be. And if they're not uncomfortable in a genuine way, so like if you're healing yourself and you consider me to be like your mentor and you think that I'm like using words to offend you when I'm informing and educating you, you need to be triggered because there are certain people in my life I had to realize that I was triggered by them because they're actually growing and they're actually in a direction of where I want to be. Like Beyonce does not intimidate me. Like, I've never been intimidated by Beyonce because I'm her daughter, I would be her friend, but, like, I've realized, like, certain people who don't like Beyonce, certain people who don't like me, it's because we trigger you. If you're not hanging around people who trigger you because of growth, you don't need to be around the people. Like, if I'm not hanging around people who trigger me in a way to boss up, like, financially, because that's the main thing I'm worried about is a bag right now. Like I said, I'm good off of friends and niggas and people, family. I don't cat, dog, mouse. I don't give a fuck what you is. Okay? If you're not triggering me in a way that is financially elevating me, skedaddle. Skedaddle. Like the people in the chat right now. What time is it where y'all at? It's 11:26 where I'm at right now. Like, if y'all not growing, if you're not here to elevate, because you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna wait for the people in the chat. Because right now it's a guy. It's the man. It's the man. I need some female subscribers, but it's a lot of men, you guys, that be in the chat watching. So we're just gonna wait for them to post their time. We're just gonna wait for you to post your time really quickly. But yeah, like you need to make sure that you have people that are there to support and uplift you. So we're just waiting for the people in the chat. We're waiting on you, sir. We're waiting on you, sir. Because you guys, it's a couple of people that I be sensing their energies. I don't want to call you out now, but I be knowing. Oh, I heard that. We just gonna wait. It's 2 people in the chat right now. So let me see. Who's usually so Tactic, Panic, 301 Cowboys, Donnie Sosa, Jabril Hula, Dre, they irregulars. Ain't nothing wrong with showing yourself. We here, we waiting on you. We not gonna judge you. This is judge you here, you watching. So we just waiting on you to push your time so we can continue this video because like I said, the purpose of the live videos is for you all. Like, I would not post videos for an hour and 30 minutes or 40 minutes, even 2 hours if people were not in the chat. 'Cause people be like, how do you make your videos? People will be in here. And that's why y'all need to start sharing the videos. Y'all be here for a whole hour and some change. Like I said, y'all don't have to like it because I know you're watching. Like I said, there's always gonna be people watching. Always gonna be a watcher. But we just waiting on this man to put his time, y'all. And waiting on him to comment. And it's nothing, y'all shouldn't be afraid or embarrassed. You here. You here for a reason. So we just waiting on you. We just waiting on our supporters. Cause that's the purpose of the videos. Like, we just gotta see what time it is. Cause it's almost 11:30 here, you guys. Today is still Monday. We just trying to see what time it is, where everyone's at, and how everyone is feeling. We just waiting for this man to go ahead and comment his time. You know what I'm saying? So we can see what time it is, where he's at. There's nothing to be afraid or ashamed of. Like, if you a genuine subscriber, y'all already know I be asking y'all to like put y'all times and stuff, just so one people can see um what's going on and letting people know it's 11:30. It's now 11:30. We just waiting on you to go ahead and post your time so we can see if we can continue this video. If not, we gonna go ahead and end the video because we done talked about everything. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got genuine people supporting you, you don't gotta worry about, a lot of people. It'd be trolls watching me. It'd be people that I know watching me. Rather you a troll or you just here to watch. I personally, I'm not gonna say I don't care because you're here, but for the viewers' sake, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't mind because you are here to help the watch time. Y'all been helping this watch time go up, okay? Slowly but surely. Bang. Slowly but surely. Yes, sir. Just see as I speak. I don't mind. I can sit here. I can sit here just like how y'all can sit here. Like, I come on here for my genuine subscribers. If you're not a genuine subscriber, I don't like you. I don't. I don't. But if you're a genuine subscriber, y'all know the deal. Anybody else? Like, I will keep this running just for you all because that's another thing. You don't have to post and comment every day, all day, but it's like just acknowledge yourself. Like, if you're gonna sit here and spend an hour and 30 minutes of your time interacting with someone out of respect, like, I don't need to know who y'all are individually. Like I said, I know that people are gonna watch what I do. It's me. I'm Beyonce's oldest daughter. Like, okay. But it's just like I said, it's for other people. Like, this is a safe environment. So it's like if you're not here to be safe or you feel like you gotta be judged, why are you here? I mean, like I said, I personally don't mind that people sit here and watch these videos. Go ahead. You are helping the community. And you guys know I'm law familiar. But it's just like for grown people, like I think it's important. Like if you don't have interest of growing, if you don't want to heal yourself, I wouldn't want to watch, like, I won't watch my videos because you're going to become addicted. Like, I have an addicting aura intentionally, strategically, and specifically. I mean, now, if you just want to support me, make sure you like the video. You want to like the video while you're here, at least. If you came to see me, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like the video. You gotta like the video. But if you're here to heal, because I do have genuine people, and like I've had to like let that be known to my genuine subscribers. Like, don't pay attention to the trolls. Like, if you're a troll and you just watching this video, like I said, you don't have no life anyways. But to my genuine subscribers, you all, don't let the trolls fool you. Don't let people who are just bothered. Because obviously, if this person was genuine, they would have just posted their time for you guys. Because now it's two other people. Like, so y'all just see the count. Y'all don't see what I see like when you're on live. Like, we get to see, and if you know how to, do some things No, but y'all, like, I care about my genuine subscribers. If you're not a genuine subscriber, you came to the right channel. Like, y'all be thinking y'all trolls Nathan. That's all I'm gonna say is Nathan. But I'm not gonna lie, it be the same, like I said, it be the same people who usually be watching me. So it's like that makes it worse. That be making it worse. Let me see. That be making it worse. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? When you are a fan, you gonna be committed. Like, I just want to make sure that if you are here, like I said, if you're not a troll, if you are a genuine subscriber, don't let the trolls fool you. And actually, while this is here, and I want to say thank you. Maybe I need to start thanking the trolls. Maybe we need to go ahead and say thank you to the trolls because if it wasn't for them, you guys, an hour and 20 minutes, this person has been watching this video for an hour and 20 minutes. Like, you are taking an hour or 20 minutes to come and support me. Give a big shout out to the trolls, y'all. We need to start giving it up for the trolls. Like I said, I do not care if I get trolled, you guys. I'm not saying I want people to troll me, but I'm the one. I'm the one when it comes to a troll because in this real life, let me see y'all in person. Ooh. But that's the thing. People are not gonna sit here and do that to you in person. So I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you to the trolls who are watching this right now. Thank you to all you trolls, all the Karens, all the Agent Susies, because if it wasn't for y'all, an hour and 20 minutes, that is dedicated. That you gotta be a fan. You gotta be. And you all know, like, I do this for my subscribers. As long as y'all not sitting here posting no disrespectful comments, you guys, I'm gonna let the trolls, like, you gotta let the trolls do their thing. Like, as long as it's no disrespect, if they not gonna say nothing, they just gonna watch. Like, I'm gonna have to keep going, you guys. I can't wait for people all day. Like I said, I don't care, but I do have some genuine subscribers, who that has happened before. Like, I used to be like, post the time because you had some people being rude and disrespectful. And it's like, you're not about to sit here and come on my page. And like I said, but this person who's just been watching me, they just been watching me. I could, like I said, hey, how are you? Like, people watching, people are like I said, people are going to do that type of stuff, especially stalkers. Like, when you're a stalker and you stalk people, and you don't have nothing else to do, you're gonna watch people because, like I said, there are a couple people that I used to follow that would just watch me and like just watch me like obsessively. Like, it's one thing, like me. Okay, I'm gonna give an example. Like me, I'm a supporter. There's supporters and then there are fans. Like, if I follow you and I watch your content, I'm gonna post a heart eye and emoji. I'm gonna share your post. I'm gonna repost it. Like, I'm watching you to support you, to invest into you because I have something to bring. I, want to be there for you, or like I said, I'm just there to support you, like do what you do. But if you just have people just watching you, they don't comment, they don't repost, they don't like nothing, those are fans. And those sometimes people are stalkers. Like, it's a lot of people that I know that would stalk me. And that is real, you guys. Like, am I used to being stalked? Yes. And do I think anything of it? No, because once again, like, as long as the trolls are not commenting, like, y'all know in the live, I be blocking people. And like I said, I will sit here. You got the one, but that's not gonna stop me. If anything, go ahead and troll. Make sure you troll the 3 hour videos and you troll them for 2 hours because that's what y'all need to do. Y'all, all the trolls, if y'all want to go ahead and troll me, I'm about to go on Instagram. If y'all want to go troll me, please troll all of the videos that are a minimum of 55 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and troll them watch hours. Okay, you guys, if y'all want to go ahead and watch, go ahead, watch. Okay, so the last One, two, three, four, five, six. The last six of my videos on live, I'm gonna need the trolls to go ahead, trolls. Go ahead, run it up. Run it up, okay? It's 11:38, you guys. I'm about to go ahead and end the video. I'm gonna make a thumbnail, but yeah, you guys, just set your intentions. You guys always know I'm always gonna be in a good mood. You know, sometimes you just gotta release your feelings because every day is a new day. Like it is going to be Tuesday in 40 minutes or 20 minutes, however minutes it takes to be Tuesday. Oh, excuse me. I am starting my diet on Wednesday because I keep burping. Excuse me. And I know you're probably thinking, girl, what does a diet have to do with your belching? Everything. My body is full of toxins, and I'm just tired of being acidic because if y'all are in tune with yourself, your body's supposed to be all alkaline. If you know, you know, water. But my body is very much so acidic, and I need to go ahead and raise my pH in all areas. So, really quickly, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make this thumbnail. Don't pay the trolls no mind. Like I said, when it comes to a troller, I does this in real life. So like, and you gotta understand, like when you're putting yourself out there, that's something too. That's why my page used to be private. Like I know people are gonna just watch what I do, especially like I said, men. Like it was the same people who would watch me and not say anything. And obviously, like I said, if that makes them feel better, make sure y'all, like I said, make sure y'all try them videos at 3 hours. But other than that, I can't control what people want to do. If people want to sit here and waste their life and not heal themselves and worry about what we're doing, you guys, that's for them. If people like that's like people being miserable. Like once you realize that people want to do the same things and they don't want to grow, like let them do what they want to do. Like if someone has an ass, like don't sit here and give people your joy. You just gotta continue to work on yourself. Like me personally, I know that okay, I've been working hard. I've been working like a real Hebrew. The Hebrew that I am, a goddamn slave, okay? But that's what happens. I'm not a master. I got to my ass off to get shit that is already rightfully mine. But and if y'all see me looking down, I'm looking at the camera. I'm gonna take this picture. Gonna take this picture. You guys, I have a lot of energy that I need to release. I'm a human being just like everybody else. I just choose to either keep it to myself. But lately, I'm just saying, like, fuck you all. Like, I never wanted to express my opinions because it's like, I never wanted to be that type of gal. But it's like, I'm 25 now. If I've spared people for 20 years, the next 20, I'm finna eat y'all ass. Not literally, but eat y'all alive. Finna eat y'all alive. Like I said, if you're not no genuine subscriber, I want all the smoke. Because I'm not living for you. I'm living for my genuine subscribers. But no, for real, you guys, don't pay attention to no trolls. You guys see, I'm clearly not paying them no mind or attention. Like I said, I could care less who watches my videos. Because I've always known that when I started my channel, people are always watching me. Like, I'm so, I don't know. And it's not just me. Like, don't just think people watching me, y'all. People be watching y'all too. But like when you know people be watching you, it just be like, ugh. Because at the end of the day, I'm a goddamn ghost. Like I can feel your energy, and it's a guy, and I already know who it is. I already said your name. But yeah, let me go ahead and make this. Gotta do something cool. New relationships, and I'm working on that, you guys, on the thumbnails. Like I have not been. Like I said, YouTube has not been my priority or whatever. Oh, snap that water then scared me. YouTube has not been my priority. So I don't want to do this. But first, let me take a selfie. 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 I see you, you see me. I see you, I see me, you see me. Like, can you like the video since you here though? For real, you've been here. You've been, watching like Like the video. Shit, share it. God damn it. Shit. You sitting here taking all your goddamn of your time, like the motherfucking goddamn video. Hoes. Y'all some hoes. And if you're a genuine subscriber, I'm not talking about you. But to the trolls, can y'all at least share the video? Shit. That's all I'm asking. If you're gonna be here, just share it. If not, damn. I give her some. I mean, I know you're a troll. That's your job. That's what you do best. You troll. But god damn it, dang flatted. And you guys, I'm so sarcastic. People don't be knowing when I'm serious or not, or when I'm joking or not. So like, all my genuine subscribers, we gonna have so much fun. This month is money. We get into the money. We get into the bag, the big, the big bag. And to all the trolls, oh y'all finna be cause one thing about me, like I said, I know I being watched. I be doing things on purpose. I want y'all to know that. I want everyone to know that. You want to troll? Let's play a game. Y'all want to play a motherfucking game? We gonna play a motherfucking game because y'all finna watch. Literally, y'all finna watch. Like I said, I don't care who watches what. Watch time is definitely increasing. Like your girl checked her analytics today. Ooh, y'all is in trouble. They are in trouble, you guys. All we need is 1,000 subscribers. I have 470 videos. I'm straight. I am straight, and I'm just grateful that right now, other than YouTube, I'm building my other platforms because when it's time to make it rain, y'all, we is making it hell. Literally, I'm finna take the water from the earth and shake it up. And I'm still trying to fix this wig. Cause like I said, some people in the chat. I don't mind, being here. I'm here for you all. That's the only reason why I'm here. If it was no people in this chat, y'all know I'm not gonna sit here and be myself. And that's one thing about me. I'm be myself. I'm gonna always be myself. I'm not about to sit here and act like something I'm not. Here's the thing. I get, like I said, once I monetize, once blah, 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 if I don't have this same energy behind the screens, which I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people, that's why a lot of people, they not gonna be in the longevity because y'all be trying to come on here trying to be people that you're not. Y'all be lying, and then y'all be lying to yourselves. Like, I'm gonna come on here being me at all times. So if I'm dramatic, then I'm dramatic. Oh well. Obviously, do I act like this all day, every day? No. Am I for everybody? No. And that's not the reason why I come on here specifically and strategically because I don't want everybody in my face. Like I said that in the beginning of the video. I don't like people, but I love people. Like I really don't like people. I want that to be clear. Because everyone be like, oh, you must love people. Like, no, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all for real. I only care about the people that I'm supposed to care about. It's too many fucking people in the world. I am not to the divine. I'm not even the fucking trees or the water, even though the water and the trees, they know the vibes. Like, I'm not a bird. I mean, I have power. I ain't got that much power though. But y'all feel me? Like, y'all don't want to, like, I don't know. Like, as you get older in life, you're not going to want to tolerate certain things. Like, to be very clear, like, my past is so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I'm disgusted with myself. And that's why it's important to heal yourself because, like, the way I used to self sabotage, you guys would be like, oh my God, why did I entertain this nigga? Like, why was I even friends with you hoes? Like, y'all did not deserve me. It is embarrassing. It's a disgrace. Like, but it's okay because my mother, Beyonce, we don't hang out with all y'all. That shit is dead. Dead. And y'all know it. Like, yeah, a lot of people need to be grateful that I've always been a loving, beautiful young lady. And that I literally would be friends with people and be associated with them to make them feel good, not a me. Okay. Like, and I have to stop doing it because I'm not gonna lie, like, this gonna sound so evil. This can sound so evil, but like it's a lot of people I used to know that were extremely insecure that I did not like. Like I don't like people. That's why it's gonna sound evil, but I didn't like these people. And because, like I said, I'm such a me. Like I love myself so much. I would tell these people like, yeah, all you gotta do is blah, 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 like knowing damn well I did not feel that way. But because I wanted them to cheer up, because I'm not gonna lie, like being around insecure, miserable ass people is just so annoying. And like the way that y'all be projecting y'all insecurities onto me, like I don't have like a strong ass mouth and I'm not opinionated and I'm not about to sit here and tell you the fucking truth. Like I don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it me. So it's like something has to give. So instead of me sitting here being evil and pretending to sit here like, no, I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. Like if you don't like it, stay in delusions, be delusional. Like I'm so tired of being around people who are liars. Like I used to lie as a child. Like that shit is so childish. Like how are you saying you're an adult and you lie about little ass shit? Because it's like, bruh, you lying to yourself about little ass shit. I'm not gonna lie, that's scary. Because you lie about little ass shit to yourself, you gonna sit here and lie to everyone else. And you cannot be trusted. Like what the hell? Make it make sense, Steven. Like I don't know, like I just feel like I wish the adults were adulting and clearly who does she think you on my page? Motherfuckers be asking me like, what the fuck? Why do you think why are you watching the videos? Like, didn't nobody tell you to come here? Like I'm a businesswoman who's about her business and need business people who are business oriented. Like if you're not getting that, if you're not like, I don't want to be your friend, I don't want to get to know you, I don't care what your favorite color is, like none of that. No. Like if you're not here to be a client, if you're not here to, like I said, be a supporter, if you're gonna be a fucking troll, be a troll, bro. Make sure you do your job well. Make sure if you gonna be one of my trolls, you could be like I said, I don't care who you are. Just once you decide that that's where you want to be, you stand on that shit until you die with me. I don't do no. I don't do licks because like I said, the way spiritually I'm connected, I am your karma. And second of all, I'm not going back and forth with nobody because like I said, once you figure out who you want to be and where you are, that's it. Like if you don't want to help me, well, I don't need no friends. I don't want any friends. I don't even want a boyfriend. Like y'all, I'd be like, my man, my man. I don't even want a boyfriend. Unless he has the same intentions. If he don't have the same, he not gonna be my boyfriend. Period. Because I'm not taking like I said, I'm not tolerating a lot of people. Like I really used to tolerate people, and it's disgusting. Like I disgusted myself, and I'm embarrassed with myself, y'all. It's not y'all. It's me. I'm embarrassed. I used to tolerate a lot of people just because I was bored. And that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. That's fucked up. I don't care. I was bored, and I hung around people, and they thought it's a big difference. And that's why I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, that sounds like but Imma be honest, I was bored. It's a lot of people I associate myself with because I was bored, because I was not in my bag the way I needed to, and I let like I said, I let boredom and dick, like, niggas distract me. I let boredom and some pingling, toxic pingling at that distract me, and as a woman and even as a man, like, my husband he's not gonna come into my life and make it complicated. Like your wife, your boyfriends and girlfriends, they're not supposed to come in. If you have a significant other that comes into your life and makes it more complicated than what it need to be, you do not need to be with them. Like you need to reevaluate. Like me personally, I like say, ew. And I'm not talking about how they look, but how they carry themselves. Like, I mean, even though how they look, it's like, I ain't gonna talk about nobody's twin. I ain't gonna talk about how they look. But they mindset, oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that's really important. Like if you are a young adult, like you don't have to have your whole life figured out at 25 and 26, but it's like you should want something. Like it don't even have to be big. Like I said, everybody does not have to be like me. and be a fucking multi-millionaire or businesswoman, but it's like have something going for yourself. Like if you like to fucking go roller skating, go roller skating. Be passionate about roller skating. If you want to be a hair stylist, fucking put some energy in doing some cornrows, something like if you want to draw, bitch, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you are fucking cleaning. You better rake them leaves, like do something, like do it and be grateful that you're doing that shit. Like I just don't like ungrateful ass people or entitled ass. I'm not like privileged people if we're gonna be technical, but a lot of people could be privileged in a lot of ways, and a lot of people don't realize that. Like when I was little, I didn't realize how privileged I was, and I had a sense of entitlement. Like when I was little, I had a sense of entitlement, and I had to check myself. And I used to get checked all the time by my parents because it's like for people to think like that. But you do have a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with parents providing, but it's like nobody does. Like your parents don't have to do like just because they had you it's not to say that they're not supposed to, like, take care of you, but they're only supposed to raise you for you to be your own person. Your parents are not supposed to baby you your entire life. Now, of course, if you have parents that do that, obviously you need, like I said, you need to be grateful. A lot of y'all need to be grateful. A lot of y'all are so ungrateful, you don't realize what the fuck you have. And it's not until shit goes that people realize that. And then, like, my whole thing is, like, playing victim. Like, it's one thing if you don't know, like me personally, the things that I lost, it wasn't because I didn't know that I was privileged enough to have it. I put myself in situations. That's why one thing about me, I'm big on holding myself accountable because it's just like people know what they do. But for you to just act like, oh my God, or like you can't take the accountability, that's the issue that I have. It's like I said, especially if you say you're an adult. Because how you an adult and you want to sit here, you lying to yourself. Because like I said, it's embarrassing to yourself. Like y'all do not be caring about yourself. Like it's okay because I didn't. Like I said, it was one point in my life, literally in my early 20s. I did not care about myself. I didn't, and it showed. It showed through the niggas I was with, the females like I was, the people I was talking to. Like now, you can't tell me like I'm on my Kanye West. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say to me, bro. Like Kanye West is my dad and Beyonce is my mom. None of y'all can tell me nothing. And I'm not gonna tolerate nothing. So let me go ahead, take this thumbnail because this entire time I've been fixing the back of my wig, as you guys can see. And for those of you in the chat right now, if you want to go ahead and comment what time it is, it's 11:56 or how your day is so far. We have 3 people in the chat. I'll wait for you guys. If not, like I said, I'm just gonna continue. You guys have questions, I'm here for you all. This is the purpose of the live chat. But until then, in between time, let me go ahead and get this picture since some more people is joining. Because at this point, I'm just talking. Like I'm literally just venting. I did the message for those of you who are returning. If you want to watch the beginning within the first hour, I went over everything. But for those of you who are coming in out the chat, because like I said, y'all coming in out the chat, I'm here for y'all. But some of y'all, if y'all just want me to talk, y'all could just say that. But if not, I'm saying let me know because even though I'm talks of time, I like to talk, y'all. I do not like talking with no purpose. I mean, obviously, I came on here with the intention of making a video, and then I like I said, can start talking to you all. But if y'all really want me to talk about something, I feel like that's more important than me just talking. Like, it's not a podcast, and it's not to comfort the people that do podcasts. It's like I could have a podcast if I was just supposed to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you could leave. Okay, I don't know if y'all just seen. I just took a picture. Okay, so yeah, like what y'all want to do? Because it's been. I'm gonna post. Like I said, I'm gonna post this. YouTube, go ahead, run that bag up. Watch time going up. They're only like 300 people away. Let me know what y'all want to do. Like I said, I'm here for it. I did, like I said, my to-do list is y'all to-do list checked. Did y'all do what y'all needed to do today? I did in 2 minutes. I ain't gonna be in here too much longer now because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little sleepy. I got me some Chinese food downstairs. Like, I'm just so grateful I'm at a point in my life where we not tolerating nothing. Like all these men, Where are the women's at? All my female subscribers, like y'all need to, if y'all in here, ladies, if y'all are a lady in the chat, like can y'all comment down below? It's nothing against the you men, but y'all, like I said, if you think you're just gonna watch me and not interact, I'm gonna block you. Like I'm about to have so many people blocked, all because why y'all being creeps? Like why y'all being creeps? Why y'all being creeps? Why y'all like why men no for real? And I'm serious. Like y'all in the chat, like for those of you who are doing like why y'all here? Like please don't be no creep because it's just like you gotta understand, like not for me, but it's just like people that be making people's lives harder. Like I said, if you're not like me right now, I'm not. It's only certain people, but like if you're not gonna like people's stuff, if you're not commenting, you're not sharing, like you don't need to watch what they do because it's like, do you want people to watch what y'all do? Like I don't think people like a lot of y'all, like I said, a lot of people don't even think for themselves, so they can't think for other people. But it's like if y'all were to think about what people did to y'all, a lot of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of y'all is not about that life. I say what I said. A lot of y'all not about that life. And that's why I feel like that's what it is. Because y'all not about that life, y'all not considerate of how other people feel and what other people do. Because it's like if someone was to sit here and just watch your videos and ask you nicely, can you comment, can you interact, and you just like in their face, you have no respect for yourself. Now, of course, if you're a genuine subscriber, that's cool. But y'all, like, y'all, people is just a lot of people just be disrespecting themselves. Like, I just want to make that clear. A lot of people are gonna disrespect themselves, and like, what I want to suggest and advise is like, once you realize that somebody disrespects themselves, don't acknowledge nothing to them. Don't even say nothing to them. Like once you realize that people are just watching you just to watch you and they're not supporting you, like just block them. Like don't acknowledge it. Like me personally, it's a lot of people that's been following me clearly because I'm trying to grow a channel, but it's like it's some people that, like I said, they just be weird. Like to watch people and not like, to not comment, to not repost, to not share, to not be like, I'm proud of you. Not even the little heart thing. Like you could comment, let me see. When you comment on people, like you can put a heart, like something. If not, like just don't watch it all. Like me personally, like just put a little heart, a little something, a little something, a little something. You know what I'm saying? A little something. But just to sit here and take your time and energy, like nobody should have that much attention. Like, I don't care who you are. Like I said, I don't care who you are. Like, if y'all are not genuine subscribers, please do not watch me. Like, I had to say that to 301 Cowboys. He's a younger little boy. Like, if you are like a young person or if you are not like following people that you care for, do not spend your time and energy watching them. I don't care how attractive you think someone is, especially not me. Like I'm not someone you just want to look at because I will eventually you will fall underneath my hypnosis because naturally I have that type of energy. I will put you underneath hypnosis in a second, okay? Don't play with me, okay? But if you're not somebody who know me personally to know that, like, do not focus because y'all fail to realize y'all focusing on the wrong people. Like, for example, I'm gonna just give y'all the tea, okay? My haters, or they're not my haters. They're my biggest fans. But like the people that allegedly say that they don't like me, they give me a lot of their time and attention. How do I know? Because people who do not like you, they're not going to focus on you. They're not going to watch you. They're not going to sit here and talk about what you do. Like me personally today, there were some people I had a business meeting with. There were some people who their business wasn't as um organic as mine and another individual's. And because me and this other person had natural vibes, natural organic vibes, and they was intimidated, they felt some type of way. And instead of acknowledging that they felt threatened or felt like our business, like I said, was more genuine, they started projecting. But y'all fail to realize when you project, on a person that you think is already like better than or less than. What you do is consciously and subconsciously, what you basically saying is, here are your rights, here's my mind, here's my heart, and do what you want. And me, because I'm healed now, I just kindly revert the energy back. And of course, I send it back with pretender, with love and light. But like younger me, I used to take that shit. Like the way people would say and be like, oh, she, da 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 da. I would be in your face. Like I said, I would intentionally say something or do something to you to get even more underneath your skin because you're allowing me to. Don't focus on me and then not expect me to act however I want because nobody told you to watch me. And that I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm gonna do now. Like, if you don't have my best interest and you watch what I'm doing, best believe I'ma shit in front of you. I'ma shit in front of you. Like I will shit, not literally, but like Kevin Gates said, I will shit on you. Because it's like you shouldn't see somebody as a threat. You should never see someone as competition. I tell you guys all the time, you should never look outside of yourself. And the fact, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that people give me their power, like what am I supposed to do with it? You think you better come harass me? You think you better come and watch my pages and think I'm not gonna sit here and chew you out? Absolutely not. Like I said, I'm not with none of that shit. Y'all wanna troll, bitch? Just like I said, I'm a real person in real life. And a lot of people, that's why people do that shit because behind the internet, you could act however you want to. That's why I don't come on here and just say and do stuff that I know. Like one, I ain't got no what is it called? Backtrack. Kelly Blue Book. Where's the facts? Like you can't do a back. Like you could do a whole criminal background check on me, and two pictures gonna pop up. But that's why I talk about this shit because it's like when you honest. I'm not saying everyone has to be like a street savvy gangster, but like when you honest and you do what you say, it's not gonna move nothing. But it's when you not like really true to yourself. So it's like if like I said, if you're not coming to watch these videos to like grow and learn, like you just literally here just to watch me. And I'd rather you watch yourself and watch your life than to watch other people because that's why people like I said, people be so like y'all be hating on people and you the reason why that person is like I am the reason why I am because of you. Like the people who say they don't like me but are always watching what I'm doing. You don't think people know that? Like, y'all don't think I know that it's 301 Cowboys? Y'all don't think I know it's Tactic Pain? Y'all don't think I know it's Dre? Y'all don't think people be knowing that y'all be watching them? I see you. I know it's you. Like, y'all don't think people could feel that shit? Like, y'all don't be thinking, like, I don't know it's a guy right now. Like, see how they left? And then they gonna come back and then come back on and come like y'all don't think people be knowing that? Hour and 52 minutes. 2 hours. And like I said, I'm not complaining. It's 12:07, but it's like be mindful of what you focus your energy on, you guys. I'm not just talking for my health. I'm not just talking for fun. Like I'm being so serious. Like 2 hours out of your life. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna post this video. Today is Tuesday for me. My life is gonna continue to go on. If you are not focusing on people who are focusing you, you wasting your time and energy. Like it's no reason, like I said, people should be worshipped. And I'm not saying that to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not saying that to offend people, but it's like people need to be like real, like you gotta be mindful of what you watching. If you don't want that person to win, do not follow them. If you do not want that person to do well, stop watching them. A lot of people be watching people, like I said, they don't fuck with and me personally, I don't wanna have anybody around me who does not have my best interest at heart. Like you know when someone has your best interest at heart. Me asking you to post what time it is. If you're not genuine, bro, like you posting the time, that's not gonna kill you. How do you think you like I said you gonna come to somebody's page and watch them and not interact or not say nothing when they ask of you out of respect. Like I said, y'all be disrespecting yourselves and y'all be thinking nobody's not gonna say nothing about it. I've worked way too hard to build a foundation for my genuine subscribers because there are, like I said, it's real genuine people that are going through real things and I care about them. I only care about my genuine subscriber. And if you're not a genuine subscriber, I don't care about how you feel. I don't care about what you think about what my channel is and how I'm doing. You shouldn't be here. Why you supporting somebody? Why you watching somebody you don't like them? Y'all will never ever catch me watch anybody's story and I'm not commenting, I'm not supporting them, I'm not retweeting, I'm not posting anything. Like we want new lives, we want new relationships. In order to have a new life and new relationships, like we can't be doing what we used to do or used to do. And it's very much so simple. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm in this video now because it's now 12 o'clock. I literally just been talking for an hour and 55 minutes. At this point, I want to say thank you for those, like I said, who have genuine intentions. If you have genuine intentions, then you know you don't have nothing to worry about. It's just people who, if you're new, that's different. You're trying to grow your channel, that's different. But it's like I really don't want y'all wasting y'all time. Like if I'm not wasting my time, why would you waste your time? And I said that and I did that on purpose so people could realize like you need to focus on people that was worried about you. Like I had to learn that too. Like I said, I really just used to hang around people because I was bored and etc. And it's like, no, like stop wasting your life, especially over people that are not like affecting your life or doing anything for your life. Like it's so many people that I wanted to be there for, I wanted to support, and it's like they don't even feel that way about themselves. So they definitely can't feel that way about me. And it's not fair to you. Like it's not fair to you to do that to yourself. And it wouldn't be fair to me to do that to myself. And anything like I said, I suggest and advise, I do to myself. I'm not gonna sit here and keep watching people, keep following people, keep reposting people, keep sharing their shit when they don't even do that shit for me. Fuck you. I don't care about you. I'm not like support people obviously who support you, but be loving. Know that, if you ask somebody something like genuinely and they have your best intentions, like I said, why would they not feel the need to comment? Like you just watching someone just to harass them, just to talk to them. You don't gotta do that. Like when people care about you, you don't have to question it. So if there are people in your life and you feel like, does this person really care about me the same way that I care about them? Like, okay, you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna post this. I don't know if y'all gonna watch the entire thing towards the end. I may put like disclaimer in the video, but just know I'm gonna keep this video because like I said, why not? Yeah, some of y'all was here for 2 hours, so we gonna run it up for 2 hours to the genuine subscribers. If you're not a genuine subscriber, you know what I'm saying? You need to go. And this my last time like addressing it too, because like I said, I personally don't mind, but like I just want y'all to know, like I wouldn't sit here and suggest nobody's information that's not useful. I just want people to know like what you focus on grows. And it's like if I gotta make y'all uncomfortable and say my opinions, I have no problem doing that. And I'm not gonna filter it because I've been filtering it for a very long time. So now it's just like anything I say it can be very much so personal. Everybody does it every day, and I don't like so I never like to be that type of person. But it's like if I gotta shake some feathers, I have no problem doing that. If I gotta be the villain, if I gotta be the bad guy, I'm gonna be the bad guy. Okay, but I'm only the bad guy to the people that I'm not supposed to be the good guy to. So if you're not a genuine subscriber, I just suggest and advise that you don't continue to watch these videos because you're wasting your time. Like it's not even just me. Like it's not even me just being telling myself and saying it, like, that's the truth. Like, why would you want something or somebody you don't have no business on growing with or getting to know? And when it comes to growing yourself, surround yourself with people, places, and things who want you to grow. Surround yourself with environments and just take some time to yourself. Like, do what works for you. Like I said, make sure you're setting intentions. Make sure you set your day with 3 to 5 things every single day, or 1 to 3 things, and doing it every single day for a week. So maybe in a week I'll come back and I'll update you guys. But before the end of this month, I'll be back. And like I said, my intentions of live is to interact. So like the longer you guys stay on here, the longer I'm on here. So I just want to thank you guys so much. I'm gonna give everyone a big shout out. Make sure you guys are following me on my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Ty_guidance to stay up to date. And if you are new, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much. But share the videos. If you're a troll, like I said, you came to the right place. If you're not, make sure you have some tough skin, because if you're not about that life, you either gonna get left or you gonna get right, because we're here for the people who want to be here for a long time and not a short time. So until next time, you guys, peace in the Middle East.